So when I came to Taiwan first, I realized that this room here somehow looked like an office, but nobody was in it. And then I heard, oh, there's no museum director since half a year. So I was inspired by the situation of showing in a museum that had no museum director for a long time. The appointment of a museum director is always something very important for a city and also for cultural life for the future. So, I immediately thought, oh, this is enough of a theme to work with. And to be also practical, I thought, okay, let's try to find the next museum director of for the museum and make it an artwork itself. And then looking for the right way of transporting maybe a discussion about art and what could be important, or also maybe different way of organizing a museum. I thought, okay, let's just open up the discussion out there, and I set ads up in newspapers here in Taipei, and a lot of people applied to this vacant job ads.
那我的政见为了竞选这个馆长，需要提出一些理念。我最第一个想说的是，美术馆馆长不是人做的，他不是神做的，就是鬼做的。在台湾只有神跟鬼可以拿到最多钱，办艺术要很多钱，所以呢，我必须有很好的形象，让大家知道，呀，他是最好的人选。
Also, to find another frame for all of this, I looked at casting shows where you have normally like probably American's Next Top Model or all of these very popular TV shows that are out nowadays. And many times I think the way how these shows work is that the power system is coming from like a stronger side, and they're looking for newcomers in different fields, if it's models, if it's fashion designers or whatever the show is about. And I think this time it's maybe a bit the other way around. We're looking really for the head, for the most important person here. So I mean, I think it also plays a little bit on the power structure of these TV shows, but also on power structures that operate in the art world.
欢迎节目主持人钟明景。
大家好，非常感谢大家今天热情的参与，也欢迎收看 Director's Cut 美术馆馆长接班人。到底谁能够成为下一位的美术馆馆长？谁能够接下这个超人般的任务呢？这也就是为什么今天我们大家聚集在这里的原因。我们要
see what people come up with in the moment when they have all options in the world to express their ideas, and I think it's very valuable to hear what people are thinking, especially ambitious people, that you have maybe some critique about the museum or to institutions in general. So and I think to have somebody open in the studio in front of running cameras gives two sides an option, because one, you can really prove how good are the ideas that are coming in, and second, you can prove how good are the arguments against it or for it, So, I mean, all of this discussion process I wanted to bring out of the darkness really on stage.
这是我到北美馆的时候的感觉，我觉得我没有办法讲话，我没有办法呼吸。这个代表的是让你勇敢把你身上的东西脱掉，然后穿到这里来，这代表的是创意，是你 comfortable with your own skin, with yourself.
I hope that with the video when it will be also entertaining, but in the same way maybe informative. And there are some great and funny ideas from the first No Museum. So that somebody that wants to probably close this whole museum down, maybe generate money by making it to fancy apartments and operating other spaces all over the city. Or another person that works with disabled people, also to think about a museum that maybe works with all of the senses. Especially for fine arts, you think that eyesight is the most important thing, and her idea was, to really open up to all the senses, touching and sound works. I think there's some good points that people bring up, and then of course it's also about representation and how you present your ideas. In a way, it's similar like working on a sculpture. You just have material. For me, the material is now a TV show and this very social structure I work in. But of course, I try to shape it edit it in a way to make an interesting statement as an artwork, but also as something that maybe contributes to cultural politics and maybe the appointment of the new museum director, because of course the best would be to really get the museum director from this casting show.